when you put them on child support, you need to start praying. You need to hire a good attorney, and you need to gather a lot of evidence, because it's going to be a very stressful time. Putting a narcissist on child support is going to cause a narcissistic injury. They are going to come at you with everything that they got. They're going to ramp up things on a family court end. And I'm in North Carolina, and here you have family courts and you have child support courts. It's two different courtrooms and two separate legal settings. It's not together like some states are. But either way, the narcissist will be in the child support court saying one thing, and the family court saying a whole nother different thing. They are going to pick up on their stalking, on their abuse altogether, just to minimize the child support and be in control of what you get. They are all about being in control. They're very selfish, and they have huge egos. So it doesn't matter what type of parent you are, even if you are doing everything right and financially providing for your kids, doing what you're supposed to do. You holding it down, a roof over their head, clothes on their back, shoes on their feet, food in their mouth. The narcissist is not going to care about that. They're going to sit here and act like you're misusing funds. And the way that you can prove that is just pretty much, contact your local child support office to see if you can get a worksheet of what the explanation of child support looks like for your state. For my state, I don't remember it all off the top of my head, but I do remember, like, they were talking about allowance, anything that you do for your kid. I remember that allowance section. I remember clothes section. So if you're buying Nikes and you're at the mall and buying your kids shoes and stuff, a few times a year, do it with your card, with your bank card. Don't pay it in cash, pay it with your card, so the courts can see that you're buying clothes. Because the narcissist probably say something and make up a lie, like your kid shoes are torn apart and got rips and holes in their shoes or holes in their clothes. They will lie on you without, they don't care. They'll say anything down there in front of the child support judge. That's part of their narcissism. They're going to go in and attack you just to get the amount lower. And on the family court side, you're going to get a lot of motions that's going to be filed, false allegations, to see if they can get more time. They're going to basically just ball out and beg for more time. And what you can literally say about that, them having more parenting time, a lot of times they put your child off on their moms, the narcissist mom, or somewhere, so they can go out and party and do whatever they do. They don't really want that extra time because there's a lot of responsibility. Children are a lot of responsibilities. So you can prepare for child support court, especially by just using your card, your groceries, using your card. Don't pay with cash. Use your card. Or you may even, if you got the child support card, you can use that card, but don't use the child support card and mess up and buy drugs or alcohol or anything. Please don't, guys, use the child support card at ABC store. I know you do what you're supposed to do when things happen, but don't do that, because they can track the child support card. It's through the child support agency, and the narc might want to see the card or ask their attorney. If they don't have an attorney, they'll try to get the narcissist in my situation was sleeping with a child support a worker. He went down to the child support office, and I ended up finding out about it, but they were messing around. So just imagine how he was trying to get her to use her job to get information on me, what I was doing with the card or whatever, because he didn't have an attorney. So if that can happen to me, you just never know. They're going to amp up on the stalking, all types of stuff. So you definitely want to protect yourself. Now, on the flip side of this, another thing you gotta watch out for them using false addresses. They might use a false address just because they don't want to be served, hide assets. If you know these things, start preparing yourself before court, because you want to catch them in a lie. You want the courts to see that they can't trust them, that they take it this far, and how it's financially affecting your child and financially affecting you, because you could be paying for attorneys on one end, fighting them over false accusations, or you couldn't even file them or whatever. I mean, you couldn't even file your motions because they're not being served, because the narcissist is putting false addresses out there, doing all types of scandalous stuff. So you want to expose these things in court beforehand build your case, and just pray and protect yourself, because these individuals are very sick and very twisted.